Good morning and welcome back. It's 4:45 on your Monday. More storms are in the forecast. That's going to be our story for the next couple of days as we stay in our stormy pattern. Kicking off this morning, live radar already tracking one lone shower. This is going to be up on the North Shore, but elsewhere, notice radar is really not picking up on a whole lot. So this morning, things are nice and quiet. And there's this lone shower sitting in St. Tammany. It's going to be just to the northern parts of Mandeville and into 1088 and I-12 here and into some rural parts of St. Tammany. So that's about the only shower impacting our land right now. Rain chances, though, really do ramp up today. Just like the past couple, we see our higher rain chances from about 10 a.m. and onward. These storms begin to fire up, and then we'll have scattered storms around through the afternoon. Plan on there being some rain around lunchtime, and then for that drive home, the rain's starting to wind down. And then this evening, we're mostly dry, and we're reaping the benefits of the rain with some cooler temperatures. And by cooler, temperatures mostly in the 80s today. When it's raining, could even be in the upper 70s. Watching for some heavy rain. Not everyone sees flooding, just like we did yesterday, but there was a couple spots that it got heavy up on the North Shore, and that could happen anywhere across the area again today. And you can pick up a quick couple of inches of rain when that happens. So watching for flooding today. And here we go. The next 3 days, rain chances are high. Wednesday, today, tomorrow, and Wednesday at about 70%. And then our pattern starts to shift back to more normal by the middle and end of the week here. Just some spotty, isolated storms once we get into our end of the week. So storms are possible every single day. They're just more back to normal, we'll call it, by the end of the week. Nothing really worried about in the tropics here blowing up in anything significant, but something interesting, there is some tropical moisture. You can see it reflected by showers and storms this morning in the southwestern Gulf. Now this moisture, it is going to get pulled to the north here this week, and this is going to bring a heavy rain threat to parts of the Texas coast and western Louisiana. Now, we're certainly going to see showers and storms, but it'll be interesting to see. Some guidance does suggest an area of weak low pressure developing with this moisture and moving up into Texas. This could end up being a big rainmaker in and around Houston and maybe up into Lake Charles here. So regardless of development, this is going to be a big rainmaker. You can see that tropical moisture hanging out in the southwestern Gulf gets dragged up into Texas here and parts of Louisiana as we get into tomorrow and Wednesday. And there is that low chance that maybe it does become a weak low pressure. But once again, it is mainly going to be a big rainmaker for the Texas coast and into parts of Louisiana. So yes, we are watching for heavy rain here, but I do think that threat is going to be more significant from like Lake Charles back through Houston. You can see out in the Gulf here some of our models depicting over 9 inches of rain. We see those little black dots. That's where it's maxing out our color scale here. And so there is that potential for some very heavy rainfall across parts of the upper Texas coast and into even parts of western Louisiana. For us, I think any heavy rain is going to be more isolated in nature, but there is still that risk for some heavy rain at times. So we are going to be keeping an eye on that for you. And once again, there's rain in the forecast every single day this week. I do think our rainier weather is going to be the first 3 days of our forecast. And then once we get into the end of the week here, still some storms around, just more isolated, and our temperatures mostly staying in the 80s.